Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is your man Jay, and I had to give you a follow-up on the Axon 10 Pro. Now ZTE is sticking true to their words by saying we're going to update this device. I did get the latest security patch from them. It is the September security patch, but it's still a security patch update. And you know, they said that they're going to update this phone later on down the line to Android 10. And even if they can't get this updated to Android 10, it is still a stock Android phone that is blazing fast and is offering a whole bunch for the money. And that is what makes this phone so compelling. And I often ask myself, facial recognition, in-screen fingerprint reader, stereo speakers, big battery, stock Android, tons of RAM, tons of storage. I mean, 256 gig storage, you know, 8 gigs of RAM. I mean, there's 12 gigs of RAM. There's just a whole bunch to like about this phone, and I'm just kind of curious why people are still sleeping on it. You got 48 megapixel camera on the back, and you have to go into the settings and change it to the 48 megapixel. You just go here, and you go here, and you change it to the 48 megapixel shot. Now, you cannot, when you're in those settings, you can't like do wide or anything like that, but you can when you turn off the 48 megapixel shots, and that's to be expected from some phones. But the fact is, the quality that comes from these cameras are really, really solid. I really like the footage. The front camera to me is really impressive. I did a live stream from this device for, I think it was like 45 minutes or an hour, almost hour and a half. No issues. No drops, no nothing, no problems with the phone. You guys like the audio and you guys like the video, and you were surprised it was actually the Axon 10 Pro. Now, I'm not surprised that the device is getting overlooked because I know how petty the tech world can be. But the reality is, folks, this phone is a phone that people are ignoring more than likely for all the wrong reasons. And it's not just the people. Let's be clear here. ZTE has some part to do in this too. There was no launch event for this phone. You know, they didn't really push it like they should have. I mean, this is a killer device, and it stands toe-to-toe with a ton of phones on the market, and it actually beats a ton of phones on the market. Why wouldn't they do a launch event for this? I don't understand it. But they didn't. So it's not just you guys. How can you guys buy something if you don't know about it? ZTE, if you're listening, pay attention. I would never steer customers wrong. You have to market the phone, and you have to show people that it's out there, or they will never know. So, that being said, this is a killer phone. This is a flagship phone with an OLED display. I mean, there's just so much about this phone. Wireless charging. It's got an IP rating that's in question. And the screen is HDR compliant. You've got Dolby Atmos. Look at this video. Tell me this isn't beautiful. Come on, folks. Even over video, this is still beautiful. It's incredible. Why is this phone getting overlooked? I don't get it. Well, all I can tell you is, hey, no sales pitch from your man Jay. A good phone is a good phone. I give props where props is due. I like a wide range of phones, and this phone is getting slept on, folks. For whatever reason, it is getting slept on, and I'm just so surprised. I don't understand it. You got a wide-angle camera back there, an ultra-wide-angle camera, a telephoto lens. What more do you want? Stock Android. I mean, this is blazing fast. I got 256 gigs of storage on here. I don't know what else to tell you guys, man. I want to give you a quick follow-up video because I am using this phone. LTE, I'm using the phone, so you guys don't be believing me. There's my LTE, and it's getting voice over LTE, and I'm using it on T-Mobile. And I will be continuing to using this phone because I really want to test phones like this against the Pixel. You know, stock Android phones like my Motorola phones. I want to test those against the Pixel. And obviously I'm going to put the Note 10 Plus against the Pixel, you know, cameras and everything like that. But stock Android is the way Android should be used. You know, anything outside of that, you know, it's okay to do that, but stock Android is where it's at. So, you know, this is a stock Android phone that is a powerhouse. I mean, did I name off some of the specs already? I think I did. Yeah. A facial recognition, fingerprint reader in the screen, wireless charging, triple camera setup, which is what everybody's doing right now, beautiful hardware, big screen, HDR compliant, you know, stereo speakers, Type-C, I mean, what else? What else do you have to do to get a person to buy a sweet phone like this? I don't know, but it's on you. Buy what you want to buy. I'm always going to throw options out there. Speaking of options, I got another video that's probably out, depending on when you're watching this. If it's not out, talking about the OnePlus 7T and other phones options. This is a contender for today's market, and like I said, it's beating out other phones. But the recognition, I need ZTE to do a full commercial on this device, and I need them to push it if they're going to sell it, or else people are just going to ignore it. I don't know. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Quick follow up: the phone is running smooth. LTE is hot. You'll probably see more photos and videos from this because, I'm getting ready to get back into running only stock Android phones because, the Pixel, got to get some competition for the Pixel. So we'll see how this goes, man. It's your man Jay. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.